Howdy guys, Roadrunner here. So, sitting here on the back porch, and I got to thinking about simple living. What is simple? You know, a lot of people have different takes on what simple living should be. You know, and I guess it's basically on personal experience and stuff like that. You know, I mean, at the moment I'm living in that shed over there, and right now I haven't put this out there yet, but hopefully within the next couple of weeks, there's a community nearby, north of Lufkin and east of Redland, called Rivercrest. And you'll understand why I'm thinking about this. There is a lot out there, quarter acre lot, for 300 a month. Now I've already got a hold of the owner, and he's writing the contract up right now, and trying to get the property ready. Told him I was interested. Told him I already had the money ready. We've been talking back and forth the last couple, probably about the last week and a half, and looks like I will be the guy renting the lot. Now, it's only a quarter acre, and to me, I got to figure out what I'm gonna put on it because there's nothing on it. You know, he wants to put water and electricity, which is fine, but you know, I don't need all that. And here's my point. I don't need a lot of stuff. I don't have a lot of stuff. I got 3 dogs. I got, camping gear. I got a little bit of indoor gear. I got a couple radios that are solar panel. One of them can charge up my phone. And they're actually right now, you can't really see it, but they're right there on the top of the truck charging with the sun. And Rivercrest is right next to a river that goes by. Uh, no, Angelino River actually. And we get rain here a lot. So it's like if I already got electricity covered and I already got water covered, all I really need to worry about is trying to put something on this land. So I guess my idea is simple to me would be something like a either an 8 by 10 or an 8 by 12 little cabin sort of deal. My plan is to get a bunch of wood pallets together and actually make something out of it. I've only done it once. This is before I decided to do YouTube. I've only done it once, and it wasn't the best, but it worked. You know, I only had about maybe 16 wood pallets to make something out of, plus a little bit more wood, hammers, and nails, and that was it. And that was when I was working on a farm over in Texaco, New Mexico. I was thinking of clothes for a second. But, point is, I guess I don't see the point in having a whole bunch of stuff. Marley, relax, buddy. You're fine. Anyways, I just don't see the point of having all this stuff, that I don't need. I mean, TV I don't need. I barely watch TV. I'm on the verge of selling my video games I bought a couple months ago. And, I got radio. I got one radio that won't charge my phones because it's an old one from the mid 2000s, so it doesn't have the adapter I need. And then I got a new radio that just got in the mail the other day, and that will charge my phone, and it actually works pretty good. And it also has a SOS, an alarm on it in case something happens. And as for transportation, all I need is a bike, a good mountain bike, that'll get me from home to Dollar General. And that would take, judging by from what Google Maps said, it'll only take me about an hour, maybe a little more. So with that being said, to me, that's simple living. And then having like a small, you know, I wouldn't say pot belly because those are hard to get and make, but just a small homemade metal stove in a corner of the room over the building, whatever, to heat up during the night because even during spring and summertime it gets cold out here during the night, you know. And with that being said, I got a cot. I just bought a cot yesterday. It was either a Boy Scout or an Army cot, and it works pretty good. It's very comfortable. It's a lot better than sleeping on the ground. You know, I think to me that's simple living. You know, and then another thing I'll do is I'll be probably growing some plants. You know, maybe a little bit of different vegetables here and there, peas and tomatoes, potatoes, and not entirely sure yet. And then one thing I want to do in the future is harvest bees, basically being a beekeeper, something like that. So to me, that's simple living, basically being off grid. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to pay taxes and shit. I don't really want to, but I guess I really don't have no choice in it. You know, the problem is being on the road, which is not the problem, but the problem of it is when you decide to go off grid, you know, like in a national forest or, you know, somewhere off in the woods next to the railroad tracks, all of a sudden, it's like everybody wants to come over and kick your ass and take you to jail. Something close to it. And it's really hard to deal with because everybody thinks that, oh, well, I pay taxes, then you should be paying taxes too. Well, we weren't born to pay taxes, you know. I think it's complete bullshit. I think, if anything, if I get money taken out of my paycheck every week by the government because they feel like they gotta tax me, but they don't tax themselves in their paycheck, that's complete bullshit. I worked for that shit. Yeah, Dollar General is probably a simple job, stocking and dealing with customers and shit, but I still fucking worked for it. You know, it's complete bullshit. But that's another video. Anyways, yeah, like I mentioned earlier, to me that's simple living. Being in a small 8x10 or an 8x12, uh, with some solar panels. Oh, and that's another thing too, is Walmart has the inflatable solar lights for like 15 bucks a piece. I could just lay that out on a porch or on top of the shed or something, and that would be my light right there. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think.